Yeah. Welcome to the gods. Welcome to the battlefield where legends are made, dynasties are built, and every Saturday feels like a national championship. Lights on, crowd loud, stadium shaking. Every coach and the guys got a legacy they chasing. No shortcuts, no handouts. Earn every crown. You either stand with the gods or get buried in the ground. Texas is riding deep, looking ready for war. Michigan bringing pressure every time they score. Ohio State marching, trying to take the throne, but Alabama reminds everybody why they never alone. LSU got swagger, got the Tigers on attack. Georgia got the defense that'll put you on your back. Notre Dame rolling with tradition and pride. Miami bringing speed, got the whole state on their side. Every game matters, every drive means something. One mistake can turn a contender into nothing. The rankings don't matter when the ball gets snapped, cause in the guys, every team can get trapped. Welcome to the gods of the gridiron, where the best come to fight and survive. Every down, every yard, every battle earned. Only champions lead with the title they've learned. We don't fear the pressure, we don't run from the smoke. Every season tells a story, every rival gets exposed. From week one to the playoffs, every moment alive. Welcome to the guys where only legends survive. Oregon flying fast with the crowd going wild. Florida State looking hungry, got the Seminole style. Don't miss talking business every time they take the field. Texas Tech coming hard, never planning to yield. USC under the lights where the stars always shine. Clemson chasing greatness, one victory at a time. Penn State bringing whiteouts, got the stadium loud. While Tennessee's got 70,000 screaming through the crowd. Every rivalry game feels bigger than life. Every conference battle got coaches ready to fight. One season can change everything that you know. One upset can make the entire guys explode. No excuses here, only results in the end. Today's your rival, but tomorrow's your friend. Until kickoff arrives and it's war once again. Cause everybody wants the championship ring. This ain't just a dynasty, this is history written. Every coach got a dream and they're chasing the mission. The strings alive, the fans are watching every play. One moment of greatness can live forever today. Conference titles, rival trophies, playoff nights. Overtime classics underneath the stadium lights. The road is long, but everybody knows the prize. Only one coach gets to watch the confetti fly. Welcome to the gods of the gridiron, where dynasties rise and contenders fall. Every season writes a chapter, every champion leaves a mark. Every stadium becomes a battlefield after dark. Raise your banners, claim your glory, make your name survive. Because legends aren't remembered for simply staying alive. They're remembered for the moments when the pressure arrived and they welcome to the gods. To the gods of the gridiron. Welcome to the gods.
We are back at it, everybody, once again for Friday Night Lights. Everybody here in the gods of the Gridiron College Football League. Big shout out to everybody in the building tuning in. I am your boy Snypz. We're back at it once again. We got the Houston Cougars taking on the Oklahoma Sooners. And look, one of these teams is struggling, and it's the Sooners. The Houston Cougars not doing too bad, but the Sooners are definitely struggling, and they're looking to get off the schneid here today. So we'll see what happens in this one as we get ready to get this one underway. Again, shout out to everybody in the building tuning in. Thank you guys so much again for being a part. 1 second. Why do I not have sound? We're going to have to check this in just a second. All right, guys, give me 1 second. We're going to get this squared away. I'm going to let the game start up, but we don't have sound. But give me 1 second, guys. Hold tight, guys. Just trying to find out why we don't have sound. Give us a second. John Mateer with a great throw there right off the back foot. Ends up fumbling, but gets the ball out of bounds. Going to be a 1st and 10 now here at the 38-yard line. I'm going to try to call it as best as I can while I try to fix the sound here. I'm not sure what is going on. I got to make sure it's not on my end. That's what we need to do. I'm going to do that right after this play. Quick pass outside. It's going to be caught and breaks a tackle. He's off to the races, and he will get all the way down to the 32-yard line. And a 1st and 10 now coming up. All right, let me double-check something real quick, guys. Oh, matter of fact, I could do it on the other end. Let me do that while the game's still going. Yep, it definitely isn't on my end. So 1st and 10 here at the 32. And Mateer is going to take off, and he'll get about 3 on the play. Oh, no, that's not Mateer. Apologies. No, actually, that is Mateer. I'm tripping. 2nd down to 7 coming up. Yeah, it's definitely not on my end. Let me refresh after this play here. I'm going to refresh the stream after this play and see if that'll do anything. But I don't think it's on my end. But give me a moment. Let me refresh this stream. Yep, it is definitely not on my end.
Dan Duggan.
Yep, definitely not on my end. Oh, he should have picked that one. 4th down and 3. Let's see if he's going to go for the field goal here. So 4th down and 3 here at the 26-yard line. Hey, Convict, if you could get in their chat real quick and let them know that, let the streamer know that he actually has 0 sound coming out of his stream right now. And that's going to be a pick. So the pick he should have had earlier, this time it's a pick, and Houston is going to bring this home and punch in the game's first touchdown. So Brathwaite able to get in there for the first tutty of the game off the pick 6. And the kick is up, and it is good. So we got a pick 6 touchdown early in this game. So the Sooners will give it another shot here. So 1st and 10 now coming up. Now, I'll tell you this. The Sooners, when I say struggles, there's some struggles. There's no question about it. As John Mateer, he's got 1,706 passing yards, 8 touchdowns, and now after that last interception, it's 34 interceptions on the year. First and 10 here at the 18, gets to completion, and he'll get the first down and more as he is still upright. Off to the races. Can the defender get him? Tries to cut him, and he's knocked down at the 45-yard line. So that'll get him a new set of downs. So first and 10 now coming up. A convict, can he actually hear it himself? Mateer will take off here, and he won't get much on the play. So that's going to be a second down and 11 coming up. I'm just going to put my own sounds on. How about that? We're going to put our own sounds on here. So second and 11 here at the 46-yard line. As Mateer puts Santenja in motion, but he's going to get the quick halfback direct. And Xavier Robinson will get himself a couple. That'll bring it down to a third down and 8. Dark side already with a pick 6 if you're just tuning in. Third and 8 here at the 43-yard line. Mateer again here in the gun. And little play action. Launches that defense right there for the second pick of the game. And pick number 35 for Mateer this season. I mean, there's 2 defenders there. There was no way he was going to be able to squeeze that in at all. So now we're first and 10 here at the 38-yard line. Henderson, his first opportunity here today. Again, they scored on a pick 6. So Keyshawn Henderson, 2,958 yards, 20 touchdowns, and only 17 picks on the year for Mr. Henderson. And his first opportunity here on offense as he comes out here in the empty set. And Henderson's going to take off here. He'll get himself 5 on the play. So second and 5 coming up. Excuse me, a third and 5, apologies. So third and 5 here at the 43-yard line. Back for the pass, launches, and that ball is going to be caught, and he'll get the first down. He got a greenie, pulled out the 2K on him on that one. As he gets a great catch here. When you get that green bean here in college football, it's a wrap. That ball's going to be caught no matter what. So now first and 10. As he rolls back, plenty of time, and the completion is made for a 6-yard gain on the pass. So now second down at 4. Shout out to my guy DJ S in the building. Good to see you here in the chat. Again, my guy Convict in the building as well, too. Good run to the outside. He'll get past the 10. Looks like he'll get right at the 10, actually, is Rashawn Sanford. We'll move the sticks yet again. So now first and goal here at the 10-yard line. Oh, boy. A little bit dangerous there, but it'll be a second and goal now coming up. So second and goal here at the 10. Dark side will not be able to get that one off. So now a third down and goal. Third and goal coming up here at the 10-yard line. And quick pass outside's caught, but he will not be able to break free after the catch. And Zach Yoakum will come out and try to kick this through the uprights, and looks like he got it done pretty easily, as that's in good hands. Or feet, we should say. And that's going to be a 10-0 game here for the Cougars. Still 2:20 left here in the first quarter with Oklahoma. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. And Gutt is punching himself in the gut right now, as he's got to get something going on the offensive side and stop turning the ball over. Again, 2 interceptions on 2 drives early here in the first quarter. And again, we are in week 9. So first down and 10 here at the 12-yard line. As the handoff will not get anything. Second down and 10 coming up is Jordan Allen, the junior, able to come up and make that tackle out of the safety position. Second and 10 here at the 12. Empty set this time for Matier. And back for the pass here again. Launches this slant route, and that's going to be caught. He's up to 100 yards passing here today, but again, 2 picks. Tough day so far. And a new set of downs once again here for OK. Quick pass up, got to be caught, and he'll get himself 4 in the play. Second down and 6. Let's see if we can get himself some type of momentum here, because what he's been doing thus far just hasn't been working. The 2 interceptions were actually really bad reads. Let's see what Houston's going to do here on the defensive side. Are they going to bring the pain? And they try to, and a good run attack there will get him to the 36, but it'll be a third down in inches. As Robinson is able to move this, get close to moving the sticks. So a third down in inches, under a minute remaining. And Matier with the play action. Defense is right there. Good flat play, and that's going to be an easy first down as he stays upright and finally knocked down at the 45-yard line. So he'll move the sticks. So hits him with the play action and just gets the ball out in time to his back out the backfield, and is able to get the first. So now first and 10 here at the 45. And that'll do it here for the first quarter. So first quarter officially in the books. Again, shout out to everybody tuning in to the Gods of the Gridiron Week 9 game of the week. Dark Side and the Cougars take it on Gut and the Sooners. You're on Snypz TV Gaming. Again, thank y'all so much for tuning in. As we get to this second quarter, shout out to Crumpler in the building. Crumpler, good to see you, my friend. Back for the pass here on first down. He's going to launch this up, and that is a shot all the way down now to the 2-yard line. He burnt him to a crisp on that play and is able to get the first and goal. About to try to somewhat get back in this game. First and goal at the 2. And he'll get sacked this time as Jaden Yates will get in there for his first one of the day. Second down and goal now at the 7-yard line. Livingstone moves to the slot on the right side as he'll hand it off, get to the outside, and a great run, and he will punch in their first touchdown. That was much needed for them. So that was definitely needed. Good run call here, even better blocking by everybody on the team. And Gut is able to finally punch one in, so now we got a 3-point game, 10-7, as Houston will get another opportunity here on offense. So Henderson back for the pass. Tons of time here. We're going to launch this up and wide open. And no go on that one, loss of 2. So now a 3rd and 6. We're at the 29-yard line. Once again, guys, thank you so much for vibing with us. We thought we had some technical difficulties earlier, but they're not on my end. And actually, at this point in the game right now, we're just going to let them ride it out. And that should have been almost the third pick of the day. And that's going to bring it to a 4th and 6 here at the 29. So looks like the punt unit will come out here for Oklahoma. So 1st down and 10 here at the 27-yard line. Again, a 10-point game right now for Houston. Looking pretty good. Pistol set this time for Henderson. As Houston brings the offense back out and starts off on a good note. Look at this. 1-9 breaking tackles finally knocked down. And he'll get the 1st down on the play. So now a 1st and 10 here at the 18-yard line. And a flip play outside. Defense covered it nicely, though, and they'll only get 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up. So 2nd and 7 here at the 15-yard line. Henderson staying in his gun set. So big sack on the play there will bring it to a 3rd and long. And obviously sitting here at the 24-yard line, he needs 16 to get the 1st. So he's got to take a shot. So a 4th down to 16. Big stop there on that one. Let's see if he got what it takes here, and actually he's going to go ahead and kick a field goal. And these are not gimmies normally. So 3rd down and 10 here at the 43. Oklahoma's got to get something going here on offense before this quarter is out. He's going to try it again deep, and that is thrown right to the defender. A good user pick. And right now, it is not cooking at all. It is still raw meat, as it is not cooking just yet. For gut. So 1st and 10 now coming up here at the 18. 1:17 left in this quarter as we get a big catch there for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 coming up as we'll now start to hike the football, or run the clock, we should say. As they're back for the pass again, and we'll get the completion, and looks like he's going to get out of bounds and sit at the 47-yard line. So now we're 1st and 10. Wow. Once again, when you got a greenie, it doesn't matter. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Actually, we're going to get back to the game because it's about to start back up. Here we go, wide open, another greenie. This guy plays 2K a lot. First down and 10 in the red zone at the 19. And that's going to be incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. So 2nd and 10 here at the 19. Houston trying to capitalize and almost got his man, so that's going to bring it out to a 3rd down and 10. He almost got him, though. Wow. Dottage once again for another Houston touchdown. So 27-7, a 20-point game now. So Mateer coming out in the gun set. 5 seconds left, probably time for one more play. And will step out of bounds with a second remaining, so definitely has one more shot now. And that is going to do it for the first half. So 27-7 at the half. A game right now that has been all Cougars here in the Gods of Gridiron College Football League here for week number 9. Again, dark side, the Cougars, Gut, and the Sooners. Right now, the Sooners are definitely taking it in the Gut right now. They have been struggling throughout this entire game. So see what the third quarter brings here for Houston as they start off with the football. Already up by 20. run there. We'll bring it now to a 1st and 10 at the 40, excuse me. With the play act, and defense was right there waiting on that play action. Big defensive stop. Second and 18. Back for the pass, launches that up. He's got a little bit of space and does make the catch for the first down. What a catch! Look at this dottage right over the shoulder. And he is able to make that catch. Wow. And this time, defense is there, and they get the break up, and it'll be a 2nd and 10 now coming up. So 2nd down and 10 here at the 31-yard line. Breaks to the outside, actually made a bad mistake in trying to spin cycle there, and ends up being the 3rd down and 10 coming up. So 3rd down and 10. Good run. And knocked out for a 1st and goal coming up as Deshaun Henderson today, he's been sensational. Second down and goal now here at the 12. Gun set here, looks like a cluster set. As Henderson's back, and that is wide open. Made him pay on that one to punch in another touchdown. So 34-7. And for the 2nd time here on Snypz TV Gaming, if you are losing by 24 or more points, you are officially getting your nose wiped. So the graphic has to come out, because it is official. Gut is getting his nose wiped right now. 34-7 from Darkside. Comebacker there, and he'll move the sticks. So 1st and 10, now at the 31-yard line. The play action rolls out. Out of time, and ends up taking the sack on that one, but he doesn't get anything. It's a 2nd and 10 now coming up. Apologies, guys. Your boy Snypz gonna have to use the bathroom in just a second. Probably shall be back shortly. We'll go right after this play. What a run. And he'll get all the way down. Wait a minute, he's gonna stay in. He does try to stay in, and he is all the way down. Xavier Robinson with the biggest run of the day. So big run there for Xavier Robinson. Is going to be a 1st and 10 at the 19. So that puts him in the red zone, and clearly another opportunity to at least get it out of nose wipe status. And that's going to be incomplete. 2nd down and 10. So second down and 10. Not much of anything there at all. No gain once again. So now a third down and 10. Third and 10 coming up here at the 19-yard line. With the play action, defense gets in no problem, and that's going to be a fourth down and 18. And looks like he will make that no problem. These guys can kick some field goals, that's for dang sure. You got to assume he's going to either squib this thing or he will not. Uh-oh. So they'll start at the 22-yard line. That's going to be the 19-yard line. There's Henderson barking out the calls here. Crumple said come back underway. We're going to see. Wow, made the catch. Will get the first down on the play. So first down and 10 now here at the 35. Second and 11, loses a yard on this play. Oh, big hit on the fake as he tries to hold on to it. So now a third and 15. Look at Mateer coming back in here. So we end the third quarter. Dominant game here once again so far, 34-10 here in this Friday Night Lights. And the gods of the Gridiron College Football League, dark side, the Cougars gutting the Sooners. Man, the Sooners are struggling, but they're trying to get something going here. Pause in the chat, everybody. It's the fourth quarter. And just like that, they punch it in and finally gets another touchdown. So it's 34-16 now. Now, look, he's not really out of this yet. There's a lot of time left in college, a lot of time remaining. He needs some stops, though. That's going to be the key. He needs some stops. The handoff, cuts it inside, almost breaks free and won't be able to get that one. So 34-16 now. It'll stay as such. So Houston back to work. Anderson under center will hand it off and won't get much of anything there. Just a 2-yard gain there for Rashawn Sanford. So now 2nd down and 8 coming up. Anderson stays under center, strong set this time. And back to the pass, tons of time, and that's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring it down to a 3rd down. So guys, when you get an opportunity, make sure you drop Madden Underground. Again, it's Madden Underground. Make sure you drop them a follow on Twitch. Again, make sure you drop Madden Underground a follow on Twitch, as we are going to be big sack on the play there. Wow, that's huge. He's got to punt it. But follow that page, and thank you for following our page, Crumbler. Thank you so much. Appreciate your viewership, brother. Welcome to Snypz Nation. But follow Madden Underground. We're going to be actually going over it at around 9:30 p.m. tonight. We're going to go live and actually go over all of the ratings in Madden 27. They officially have launched all the ratings. So we're going to be discussing the ratings and what's going on with the ratings. And that was a back throw, and he punches in a big-time touchdown. A back foot throw there by Mateer. And it is an 11-point game. Crumpler has been saying come back. This is supposed to be a screen pass, and he launches it off his back foot because he was about to get sacked, and is able to bring it home. So it is now an 11-point game for the 2-7 Sooners, who are looking for anything to get off the schneid. Handoff, as he'll get about 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Ooh, will he get it? Yep, he does not. He was worrying about the foot a little bit too much there. see Henderson is a little bit cold, but a nice catch there. He'll get the first and more. Off to the races, and I don't think you're going to catch him. He is out of there. TTC to the crib for another big-time touchdown for the Cougars. Convict, thank you so much for following Madden Underground. Again, we'll be going live around 9:30 talking about the ratings for Madden 27, which drops for all the early birds next Thursday. Crumpler said, okay, no more comeback. He's still got time, though, Crumpler. He's still got time. He still does have time. So 41-23. Oklahoma got a little hot here in the fourth quarter. Toss to the outside, and we'll lose 2 on the play. So a 2nd down and 12 now coming up. For the pass again and gets hit in the process. So now it's a 3rd and 12. So obviously, you know, he's got to go for it on 4th down from this point forward. He really can't sit around and try to punt the ball all over the place. At this point in the game, he's got to go for it on 4th down. So with 4th down territory from this point forward here for the Sooners. And he's going to launch this up here. Gut almost throws another pick. And it's a 4th down and 12 now coming up. And he's going to punt it. Well, that's a little weird. It's a 4th quarter with 5:37 left, and he's going to punt it. So that's very interesting. First and 10 starting at the 44-yard line, so great field position. Handoff, gets great blocking, and look at this. He's got one guy to beat, but he's going to go down. And Rashad Sanford, with only 59 yards today, he's not going to try to run it up anymore. Looks like he's going to start running the clock down. And he's going to continue to just run the football and use as much clock as possible. Looks like 2nd and inches now here at the 22. So again, tough game here today for the Sooners. Once again, they're going to fall to 2-8. And Houston sitting at the 23 spot. As far as the top 25 rankings, you can see the top 25 rankings here right now. Alabama and Oregon taking over the Texas spot from last go-around, although Texas is still undefeated. So that's actually kind of interesting. Alabama able to get up there. Michigan's up there as well, too. So, good job by a bunch of these teams. And that's going to be a missed field goal attempt here. So, Oklahoma's going to get another shot at it. .307 left here in the ball game. And the handoff will lose 3 on the play, so it's going to be a 2nd down and 13 coming up. And the Heisman race is still going on right now. This is coming into week 9. So you can see Brown for ASU is doing big things there. The Vols has Bishop there. Marsh of Michigan doing some big things, and Brown in the Texas Longhorns doing things as well too. Brown was actually leading the race, if I'm not mistaken, last go around. We already kind of slipped down to number 4. Yeah, anything can happen in college. We know this. As Mateer could not get the first down. The slowness creeped up on him. So 4th and 1. Convict said the bye week kills you. Yeah, agreed. And most teams have 2 bye weeks. And did he get it? He did not. So a turnover on downs. And he's going to go ahead and kneel this out. So Darkside's going to get the dub here today. Good game to both of these guys. It looked like in the 4th quarter that Gut was going to try to really make something happen at the end, but obviously could not get it done. But a big win here today for Houston. They move up, to 6-3, and they'll probably cling on to that 23rd spot at the very least. But congratulations again to Houston with a big win here today. 368 yards for Henderson today. He was absolutely fantastic. Great finish. Great finish. Great finish in this one. And again, once again, the final count, guys, in this ball game, 41-23. Darkside with the big win in this one. And he now moves up to 6-3. Gut, apologies. I'm saying cut. I'm tripping. Gut took a punch in the gut today and now falls to 2-8. So he's got to play for the school, man. He's got to play for the school because offseason is going to be brutal. If he ends up with a terrible record, offseason could be quite brutal in college. You will not land recruits, man, if you continue to lose in the fashion that he's losing. And throwing the interceptions that was thrown today was definitely tough. So he's got to get things together, but we'll see what he could do as the season progresses. But, guys, with that being said, again, it is your boy Snypz. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, at 9:30, so in about 20 minutes or so, we're about to head over to Madden Underground at MaddenUnderground.com. And make sure, again, if you have not followed Madden Underground on Twitch, please make sure you drop a follow for them. And you can see when they go live because we'll be live and direct over there just talking about the Madden 27 ratings and what we think about the ratings. We're probably going to be about 45 minutes to an hour or so. A special rating show. You know what I mean? I know people probably did it earlier today, but hey, we're a little bit late to the party, but hey, you know what? We don't care. We like to continue the trends on our rating shows. So 9:30 p.m. tonight on Madden Underground on Twitch. Make sure you drop us a follow over there. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Take care. Be blessed. And guys, we're going to catch you in the next Friday Night Lights. We are out of here, y'all. Slide, folks.